Thank you so much for joining me in this LHU course where we got to take a look at how to be a disciple. Really, over the past couple classes, we got a chance to see what the definition of a disciple even is. And being a disciple is someone who lives to be with Jesus, become like Jesus, and do what Jesus does. As we got a chance to look at that, we also got to see that, hey, being a disciple is not just a title that you put on. It's an identity that you live out. It's not just another thing in lists of things to do. It's really at the core of everything else, that everything we do flows from it and to it and through it, as it's the identity that we put on to be like Jesus. And really, the other thing we got a chance to see was that it takes effort. It's not something you're necessarily going to just stumble into or trip and find your way through, but that it takes being intentional about being a disciple. But every bit of effort is 100% worth it. And so if you're asking the question, okay, what can I do? What are some steps I can take to really start trying to live out being a disciple here at Lighthouse? Well, I would just recommend a couple things. The first is check out some of our other LHUs. We have one on connecting with God and one on growing healthy, both of which I think would be great places to go next if you're really eager to grow more as being a disciple. The next thing I'd recommend is, hey, get into a community. Communities are the place where you can really let other people speak into your life. You can let people know who you are. You can get to know other people. You can connect with them, and you can grow in your faith as people challenge you and you learn and grow. And as you ask questions, that you can really seek to do that in community. We have small groups where there's plenty of opportunity to do that. We have a student ministry, LH students for high school and middle school students, where you can find community there through Celebrate Recovery, as well as our online communities. There's plenty of opportunities to get into a community to let people help build you up and grow you. Lastly, I'd say, hey, if you really are looking to how can you live out being a disciple here at Lighthouse, I'd encourage you, go check out Growth Track. Head to our website, find Growth Track. It's gonna walk you through a little bit about our church. It's gonna help you discover your spiritual gifts and your personality and how that fits into Lighthouse Church, how you can find a place to serve and contribute here on one of our movement teams that serves on a weekend or online. There's also options. We do Love Weekend. The first weekend of every month, we go out into the community. We serve our communities, partner with some of our local outreach partners to try to love like Jesus the community around us. All in all, there's plenty of opportunities to be a disciple here at Lighthouse. We ultimately want to see people grow in being the kind of people who live to be with Jesus, become like Jesus, and do what Jesus does. Thank you so much for joining me during this course. Love you guys.